Yo, what is up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be playing some Minecraft. Obviously, just chilling. We got Opulus over there. Yo, you're trash, bro. I'll give you one more chance. Okay, never mind. Get the fuck away from me, faggot. I know. Usually I talk about some important shit, some real world shit when I make these videos, and I think today that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think, I think that's what I'm gonna do, honestly. And what I really would like to talk about is, um, the war happening. Obviously, they're trying to push this idea of invading Iran and bombing Iran and killing more innocent people because they want to fuel their bloodthirst. You know what they don't say? You know what they never say on the news? How much hostages they take. How many people they kidnap from these countries only to have no word of them ever making it to any safe house, any prison, nothing. They never say any of that stuff. And it's like, well, if the Western media doesn't hear the Iran's news to hear about all the people that went missing, how how would they know? How would these people on the Western side know how corrupt and evil these people are if they literally never hear the news from the other side? It's like they are also just as corrupt because you never really know. You think you hear the full story, but you don't. You hear less than a quarter. So let's say the president they have here's 85% of the full story. How many tiers under the president is there? You know, from civilian to president, was it like 150 different people you have to go through to reach presidency? How many tiers is there? And this is why at companies, like big major companies, will have like CEO, CFO, and then it's like, oh, head of corporate leads, head of something, whatever, secondary, third, and then it's like general, all these different names and shit. Just so when things go bad, they can just point and be like, oh, well, this guy was in charge of him, so it's his fault. Well, really, it's so the CEOs and stuff don't ever lose their job. That's why. Because if it was CEO and then workers, everything would be blamed on the CEO. Yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo, my bad. You're not doing it. Yeah, you're trash, bro. You're trash. Edge game 1000. Anyways, it's the CEOs that are trying to hide, and you obviously know why. Like, these guys be eating kids, kidnapping kids from these Muslim countries, and it's because they have this religious belief and this like righteous purity to them that they do it to them. This is literally why. If the people they kidnapped were just as evil as them, they would get nothing from it. They would literally get nothing from it. Duh, obviously I'm gonna do this shit. This is fucking free food basically. Shut up, nigga. Allowance. Milky, milky. Let's go. Let's go. We up. We up. Whoo! I need a new warrior chestplate. Let's go. And we need spruce logs. That's huge. I want to get the full warrior set. I feel like it looks fucking fire. Oh, there's a village here. I don't know if I've been in this village. Wait, guys. This thing might be new. Oh my. Oh my. I might just have to pop a 2-liter Coke on these niggas, if you know what I mean. Look how sick that fucking is. That shit is so nice. Holy. I used to watch niggas on YouTube when I was growing up do this shit. And it's like, bro, when I play Minecraft, you can't do that. Now, I finally fucking can. Finally, I can also be a part of the game. But yeah, it's all to protect the CEOs. Obviously, everyone knows it. They're just scared to say it. And I actually had a pretty crazy dream last night, where it's like, oh, you get home from work and you're on the news, and they're like announcing people's names like they're going into the raft, they're going to war. But instead of going to war, it's just so they can go to these CEOs' houses and get eaten. So it's like the same kind of thing, and people don't stand up. And you know why they don't stand up? Because they weren't chosen, so they don't care. They weren't a part of it. They're only silent because they're not a part of it. Pretty crazy. It's basically the reality we live in. Basically. Except for it's not in the news yet, obviously. They just, stage wars, kidnapping. You ever think it's weird that these Muslim countries don't ever bomb people first? They don't ever invade people first? Like, when was the last time Iran showed up in fucking US soil? When was the last time fucking Iraq showed up in US soil? Yemen, Lebanon, any of these places. When was the last time they showed up on US territory? You could just use the word never. You could literally just use the word never. They never done it. When was the last time US did that, eh? When was the last time the US incited war? On whose behalf? And then you wonder why people hate these people. People just like genuinely don't get along with these people. Other people in other countries growing up say, oh yeah, we hate America. I wonder why. For the last 80 or 90 years, they've been terrorizing these people, kidnapping their kids, doing God knows what to them. They can't even investigate their own child missing. They can't even investigate that their own child is missing because it's a crime. It's a crime to investigate the US. They do it in the right reasons, They do it so the CEOs can continue eating kids. It's the right reasons. You just don't get along with it because you don't eat kids. But if you did, you would. If you also ate kids, you would get along with them. That's the thing. So obviously you wouldn't. You can't expect everyone not to be Jewish though. There's gonna be Jews. So there's gonna be kids going missing. There's gonna be kids getting eaten. This is something that, whoa, that's a lot. Something they've been doing for years. Legit years. Longer than I've been alive, they've been doing this shit. In Japan, they have folklores of these small-hatted people with big noses stealing their kids. Does that sound like anyone? They would incite wars on villages, lying to neighboring villages just to get them to attack each other. And then in the middle of the attack, they would steal kids. It's not like I'm making this up. I didn't fucking go to Japan. It's just stuff you can find online. It's just stuff that's free to access if you ever read. Which is also another reason they give you phones at such a young age and tell you do all these things at such a young age and move out. And don't live with your parents. Don't do that stuff. Don't learn from the past. Just think you're the best that ever came. It's all to incite violence. It's all it ever is. Miscommunication, violence. It stems from the same seed. Corruption. Hell, people might think I'm corrupt. They might say I'm evil. Just because of what I speak and how I speak it. The truth only feels so foreign to you because you live in a world full of lies. Genuinely, that is as honest as it can get. And when people say the truth to people, they get mad. They would rather live in a house full of lies than one truth ever getting in. Ever. So fucked up and retarded. It's like the most brain dead, autistic fucking way of living. I'm just completely disappointed it's going on this long. And you can only blame, well, your ancestors. Your great-grandparents, your grandparents, them niggas. Because really it's their fault. I mean, there was a lot of people back then who were more informed and spoke up, but still, there was a lot of people who were just like, oh, we don't care, it doesn't involve us. It happens everywhere in the world, so why are you focusing on one area? Oh, it's a fucking autistic way of thinking, because if the same people doing it in both areas, wouldn't you just focus on them doing it Is it? I'm not fighting you, bro. I'm not fighting you, bro. Chillax. I just think it's too easy to be autistic these days. They like they want you to be more brain dead than you think you are. The best thing for them is a dumb nigga who thinks he's smart. That's the best thing for them. You know? Think you know everything, don't look anything up. When you look things up, only believe what they tell you. Don't read both sides and interpret it. Just read one side, guess the other side, and say, well, they must have been evil too. If they're so evil, these people are doing evil, the other side must have been evil. Well, Iran bombed Israel too, so Iran's evil. Well, Israel bombed Iran, Lebanon, Yemen, Syria, and then set up NATO bases, which is obviously for taking over these countries. Like that's literally what they're used for. I'm not making it up. I'm not doing these. I do need, but it's about to be night and I'm far away from home. I don't want to die. What are we cooking with? The chef's in the kitchen, come. Yeah, man, if people just like came together, if the cops stopped being corrupted, stopped getting paid off, they just came together, you could actually change a lot of things in the world, but it has to start obviously with the people protecting them, the police, the FBI's. It's a lot of bigger things than just like a group of people came together and decided this is not right. Like, yeah, you could do that, but you have no foothold in society. That's why they corrupt police first. It'd be like if I was in the house, if I was a prime minister, president, anything, it'd be super easy and super effective to change these things. But it's because the people who are in these positions get paid so much from APAC and all these different things that they really don't need to change it. Like, they genuinely don't need to. Yo, bro, come on, shoot the nigga. Like, my god. How many's left? There should be like one more or something, right? Come on. Come. I gotta get back home, so come quick. Yeah, I knew. Wasn't there a chest somewhere here? I can't remember. Fuck. I gotta get home. If a blood moon events happen, I'm gonna get fucked. Nice, this is huge. Bundle that. Bundle that. What am I wearing right now? Gold. Take that off. Put the iron. Yeah, I'll just keep that. Let's just do it. You guys thought I was gonna fall in the lava. Yeah, fucked. I'm not a fucking... I'm a pro. Give him my chest, bro. Oh, yes. I'll take the cake. Oh, I'll take the speed. But no, my theory is they don't care that school isn't doing anything. They don't care that you're retarded. They don't care that school doesn't teach you. They think it's better that this way. They think it's superior to have a group of unintellectual people, a group of people that will never fight for what they stand for because they don't even know what they stand for. They don't know anything. As a dictator, you would want your people to be as least informed as they can possibly be. To have no idea what's right and what's wrong, just have them worry about making rent because they can't own anything. It makes sense from a dictator standpoint, but a lot of people can't put themselves in other people's shoes, so they get lost in the sauce. All they think about is me, 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 and what I want, and oh, this doesn't affect me, so I don't care. It's a very brain dead and stupid way of thinking. I hate it. But, you know, just because I hate something doesn't mean I can change it. As sick as I would be, just because I hate things doesn't mean I have the power and the effect to change them in this world. Sad, sad world, man. Sad, sad world. So much injustice happening. So much crime. Oh. And these people, they get paid millions of dollars just to keep doing the same cycle. It's like, oh, you guys vote for a dipshit fucking president that we paid more money than they're gonna get for the 4 years of being elected. We pay them more money this 1 year than they're going to get paid. And we're supposed to trust that. The way I would do it is your president, your prime minister, your politicians, whoa, all get paid. Why am I? All get paid the exact same as the lowest amount of income in that. So if McDonald's workers make $14, guess what, buddy? Politicians, you're making $14 alongside with them. So when you want to raise the taxes and you want to dick down niggas and you want to go out of your way to say, oh, it's livable, prove it. Prove it. Prove that's livable. Do it. And then we'll see. Make it illegal to take money from any foreign aid. If they have, they go straight to jail. All their assets get seized and resold. Okay, scare the shit out of me. This really would be the only reasonable way to fight against it, and it would be a good fight. I feel like we could win. Stop it, bro. I don't want to fight these chickens. Like, why are they acting like pieces of shit? Oh shit! Stop. Okay, at least he died. What's in my inventory that's like fucking me up right now? I don't know, man. It's like my inventory's caked. Ha, kidding. So, got cake in here. Yeah, let's just head home, honestly. Whoa. Let's save this guy and the whole point. Yeah, we'll head home. So yeah, crazy dream. Crazy dream. You come home, and on the news they're announcing names of people that are gonna go to get eaten by these politicians, these CEOs, these people that like feel they're untouchable. And it's only because that day, at that time, your name wasn't called, you stop caring. But for those seconds when they're calling those names, you could be up there and you cared. And that's the world it's coming to, I promise. It's going to come to that. That is modern day Rome. You know, take ancient Rome techniques and modernize it with the news, the pushing of media. It's the only way. It's legit the only way. It's the last thing they can do. Because then they're gonna instill a war. And you know what their book says happens before their Antichrist shows up? Before their demon, devil, whatever you want to call it, Satan shows up, their God. The whole world is supposed to want to fight them. The whole world is supposed to be against these people. That's what it says in their book, and that's. Why do you think every time they get on stage and every time they like have a mic, the first thing they say is, "I'm Jewish and I have a right to be Jewish. I have a right to respect. I have a right to my religion. I have a right to this." In a real good world, not full of sin, not full of lies, nobody would be Jewish. because you would be killed immediately. You would be legit hung and stabbed to death at the same time. That's like the most righteous thing you could do. These people kidnap kids and eat them. They kidnap kids, rape them, and eat them. It's a disgusting, nasty topic. And this is what they're saying on the news in my dream, bro. In my dream. In my dream. Can you imagine how scared these kids are when the police are bringing them to go get raped and eaten? The police, the people that are supposed to protect you, are bringing them to these CEOs, these politicians, to go get raped and eaten. Like, adults don't even want that. Grown niggas who carry a gun for a living, drink Hennessy, go to clubs every day, don't want that. They'd be scared. People that wear grills, fight for a living, would be scared. And there's literal children involved. And it's just like radio silence. Nothing you can do about it. Oh yeah, they stole more of your tax dollars. Nothing you could do about it. Nothing you want to do about it. Nobody stands up. Nobody says anything. Just comply. Just comply. Be fully complacent. If anyone ever tells you anything, just say, no, you're stupid for thinking that. You're a fucking idiot, dude. There's nothing we could do. You're a fucking idiot for thinking you could change it. You're fucking stupid. The whole reason it got so deep and so fucked up. What do you think? Because for years and years and years, instead of coming together, people just divide. And they say, this religion doesn't like that religion. They say, these people don't like these people. They say, you don't know me. You don't know what I care about. Clearly. I mean, clearly, bro. Clearly. God's blessing, his like gift to you is life. And the devil's blessing, the devil's gift to you is life. Just, are you born in God's image or are you born in the devil's image? They both can do the same thing on this plane, this earth. That's why there's so many people who just act like, oh, we don't care. It's not me. Bro, it's literally daytime. You waited all night. I want to find a ravine or something, but I have to do it close to my house because if the dig down police come, I'm going to get digged down. But yeah, it's fucked up. Why say you don't care? Why say it's pointless to fight? There's 7 billion people, 8 billion people. If every single one of them stood up and just stopped going to work, stop paying their bills, stop doing all this stuff. They say, oh, the world would shut down. Wouldn't you rather a shut down world than kids getting raped and eaten? Oh, you don't get to go to Starbucks. Oh my gosh, it's so sad, man. You don't get Starbucks. Yeah, your life is over. Your life is over. You can't go to McDonald's or Starbucks. Your life is fucking over, dude. It's done. It's done. It's the worst that could happen. Starbucks closes. It's the worst thing. These people who are complacent in these ways will feel their own justice. I don't know what that is. Nobody on earth knows what that is. But they will feel their own justice. And those that are meant to switch in turn will switch in turn. You're either born in God's image or the devil's image. And they say in the Bible, we live in a sinful world, sinful nature. Why do you think the truth feels so hard to hear? You don't want to hear it. You just want to switch the video. Oh, this guy's talking too much. Switch the video. Oh, I don't like what he's saying. Switch the video. So easy. So easy. I wonder why. I wonder why. Oh, let's see if this can get enchanted. I don't have any lapis, but can. Let's put this stuff in here. Let's just put it in there for now. That's okay. Nobody's coming to my house to fucking steal my shit. But you know, if you went to somebody else's house, right? You stole all their shit. You disrupt their land, ruin their farms, bomb them, call them like worthless shit, bully them every day, tell them their religion sucks. It's like, what do you want people to do, man? What do you want from humans? You would stand up too if someone said, well, let's either take your daughter or your wife. You would stand up too. You would fight too. And if you wouldn't, you're a piece of shit. That's just it. Someone said, well, we're taking your sister, your daughter, your wife. You would fight too. That's all it is at the end of the day. That's all these people do. That's their crime. Fighting for what matters is their crime. It's as sad as the world gets. Or the heroes are looked upon as villains, and the villains smile. They twist the media so you cheer for the villains, all while the heroes just don't want to see another child get raped. It's very fucked up. And my headphones is dying. And you're gonna hear this. It's real. It's real to the core. Yeah. I'm fine with people making fun of me. I'm fine with people laughing at me and saying, oh, you can't change nothing, and one opinion isn't anything, and all the things you say don't matter. I'm fine with it, though. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. So you know what? At least I care. At least I care. So, smile, laugh, make jokes. It doesn't matter. It genuinely doesn't bother me at all. I prefer that people make jokes and laugh and call me that guy, like whatever. Because it's true, you know. And they listened, you know. Absolutely fine with it. I don't care. I don't feel bad. I don't care. There's no embarrassment. Call me whatever. You know? Can't call me a child rapist. You know? Can't call me a pedophile. Can't say these things to me. They don't fit in the same realm. You can say all I talk about is one thing. Oh, all I ever say is this. Oh, and they already run the world, so what's the point in caring? Yeah, you could totally say that, man. Honestly, you could. You could totally say that. That's fine. It's fine. I don't say what I say because... Yo, you piece of fucking shit. He did that. I was trying to make a bubble bath with them, but no. These guys want to be fucking pieces of shit. Okay. I can't light the fucking wall. That's because they're there. Can't light that. No. I light the floor. Well, I tried to kill you in a cool way, dude. I really did. I really did. I tried to kill you in a cool way. Nobody wanted to see it. It's not my fault. I tried. I don't like how this pig looks, honestly. I'm gonna get out of here. I do not like how this pig is looking. He looks like he's about to change into a creature. Also, no iron. Pointless gig. But yeah, it really doesn't bother me. You know, people in my life, people online, people everywhere, just they would rather act like it doesn't happen or they don't care that it happens rather than just saying it's fucked up. They would rather just like not care. Just fine, man. Do your thing. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody should have to beg you to be a hero. Nobody should have to go on their hands and knees and say, yo, please care about the kids. Please. You grow up without brothers and sisters. You grow up without loved ones. People you would die for. Like, really, if you did grow up without it, like, that's fine. That's fine. Me saying this stuff is just so people understand. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay. It's not a crime to care. It's not a crime to not want to see kids get hurt and like raped and touched and sexually assaulted. It's not a fucking crime. And the fact that they make it feel like a crime is the problem. So instead of being quiet, why don't you say something? Why don't you do something? What am I supposed to do? Be informed? No. Be a part of the reason why it changes, not a part of the reason why it's not. Like, there's millions and trillions of things humans can do. Humans don't need God. I was already here. Oh. You don't need God. You really don't. So disappointing. So disappointing. And what has happened to the world? You think Adam and Eve ate kids? You think Adam and Eve were down there devouring children, burning them to Moloch, Baphomet? You think they were doing that stuff? Why do you think they bully Christians? Why do you think they literally kill Muslims? The Muslim religion is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, religion and faith. Tie them up. Do whatever you want. They will not fold. They will not switch. Your religion is as true as it gets. And that is what they fear. They fear that they can't lie to these people. They fear that violence is the only way to get to them. Which, I mean, it's true. These people, they won't listen to lies. Like, they're not gonna sit there and just be lied to their face. Like, it is true. Pointless cave. Pointless ass shit. Oh yeah, parkour demon. Man, it's pointless ass caves. Like, bro, I want to get one where it goes down to diamonds already. Come on, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Look at that. Oh, Indian tech, Indian tech. You're not even going fast, you're shaking your head. Should be a chest in this somewhere. I don't know where. There should be a chest. Where the hell? Remember, the fact that you care isn't the problem. The problem is it doesn't change. And it doesn't change because the people don't care. They would rather go to McDonald's and eat. They would rather, go to Starbucks, get their favorite drink, drive fancy cars, go to nice restaurants, sleep with 1,000 women. They'd rather do this stuff than just care, have a heart, be real, be human. This is sadly the reality of a lot of things. Oh, it's hard to hear. Fucking cunt, dude. Holy, I don't know where to go. Because I want to be close to home. Because I know it's about to be like a blood moon situation. Man, I just don't understand. Why is it so bad to care? They act like caring about stuff and knowing stuff makes you a villain. All you do is talk about this. All you do is say this stuff. Nobody cares. I think that's probably why I talk about it, right? It's like such an important thing to me. How can it not be to you? Yeah. We're gonna go inside this. We're gonna chill. I don't like that. Okay. Just chill. Okay. I like the crib, bro. Damn, didn't know you like it. They can go up ladders? Yo! Everyone's got these? Oh. Damn! Everyone's got them. And I need a helmet. Yo! This is mad. This is mad. I did not know. Alright, guys. I'm gonna call it. We talked about a lot of things. Always remember. You're not a villain for caring. You're not a villain for even not caring. You're a villain when you decide. Be safe.